We are back and we are now in Osaka. My Airbnb was 2 minutes from the neon-lit Dotonbori. This place is insane, mainly because of all the people in such a small area is making my COVID anxiety spike out of principle. That aside, this is a great way to start my Osaka stop. I tried the 10 yen treat that you've probably seen somewhere on Instagram. It was really good, except I'm pretty sure all this cheese and dough made me slightly sick. And that was my night. Osaka Castle, my first planned site of my trip. Honestly, really cool. I was slightly worried as you had to go through a COVID check before entering, and I could only think of, oh god, I'm going to get got. But no, I did not have COVID. This was one of those days where I didn't have many stories, just good pictures and over 20,000 steps. Past the no theater, which made my theater kid heart happy. Oh, Shogun Burger! Wagyu patty. Nuff said. Then I had ramen in Dotonbori, which was better than I was expecting $8 ramen from a street vendor to be. Then, the takoyaki. It was also scaldingly hot, but delicious. Osaka full day 2. This is the only day where the weather was supposed to be nice while I was there. It was pretty hot, which made where I went next somewhat questionable. I wanted to go to this Izakaya for lunch for one reason. The chef cooks with a goddamn flamethrower. Seriously, it's what he's known for to the point he looked at his clock, then turned back to the crowd and said, okay, in 10 minutes, I'll do my bit. He was super nice and the food was great. After a water glass of sake, I wanted to walk around a little more to scout out what to do at night, since I didn't have much planned. I passed the National Bunraku Theater, which, again, made my theater kid heart happy, before walking back in the evening to go up to Tsutenkaku, which was far more of a party than I was prepared for, given it was a tower. The night views of the sea were great, if only a little cold because I didn't have a jacket that night. That was that day. Okay, a day most people have been waiting for. Universal Studios Japan, mainly the original Super Nintendo World. I had to kill some time before I was allowed to enter Nintendo World, so I went to the Jujutsu Kaisen ride and a Jurassic Park ride that I rode in the rain, upside down. Oh yeah, it rained for most of the day. Okay, Nintendo World. You enter through Princess Peach's castle, complete with shifting pictures, a la Mario 64. You can play all these Mario-themed games, either inspired by the games or just slots from Super Mario 3D World. Mario Party prepared me well for this day, and a Japanese family was nice enough to film me after I shared my umbrella with them. you complete the minigames, you get to fight Bowser Jr., which was a nice reward after taking the time to explore the park. After that, Bowser's Castle for the Mario Kart ride, in which I led my team and came second overall, feeding my Mario Kart ego way more than it should have. The attention to detail was amazing, and then I walked into the gift shop and spent all of my money. Also, I'll take this chance to note that normally the park sells character-themed power-up bands to use around the park, like for the minigames. But when I was there, they were selling a limited edition gold Mario band, which I begrudgingly bought because I collect amiibos. Back to the park. Yoshi's Island. Great! A group of Japanese girls lent me an umbrella when it started to rain and the lineup got outside. But this is the ride you go on to get all of your shots from the park itself. After that, I went to Toad's Cafe, which was fun. I got sat at a table that was clearly meant for 8 people and I was by myself. The food was cute and tasted great. That was the end of my day and the end of my time in Osaka.